What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And today we're going to be talking about Michael Vick. Yes, he's dropping tomorrow and people are going crazy. It's the same thing every year. 2K drops, EA drops Michael Vick. It's the same thing, bro. They got to try to draw people away from 2K. In my opinion, 2K is trash. So, they're going to have their guys and Madden's going to have their guys. It doesn't really matter. The bottom line is you guys got to be smart. It's going to be a major market crash happening. We're going to go over some of the things that are currently happening right now in Ultimate Team. One of the major things, though, that I will say, if you were able to snag Brock Bowers for about 1.4, 1.5 when he completely dropped, that is a W. I didn't want to buy him when he dropped that low because I don't think he's worth it. It's something about his card. I don't know if it's the lack of fight. Like, he just doesn't do what I need him to do, bro. He be dropping wide open passes. Like, a lot of weird stuff goes on. Yes, he is a Raider, but remember, he's any theme team. So you can boost him like +3 speed or something weird with the other crystals also. So just keep that in mind. If you're looking at something to buy and you want to get somebody with all team chems, you got Nicky Bosa, you got him also. Now look, this is what's interesting about Nicky Bosa versus the new Gauntlet player. Nicky Bosa, he's a lot stronger and he's bigger than Nolan Smith. All right, so you guys got to understand, I know the size doesn't matter, like as far as this game goes, but obviously in real life, size matters. Just ask your girl. But I'm going to tell you this right now. That's besides the point. Nolan Smith, right? He right here, he's going to be a standalone, 3-point-something million card for at least the rest of season 1. Because he is a card that's going to give you a crazy boost on the O-line because that weight of 238 doesn't matter. It's already been released, like all the information, it's already been leaked. The weight does not hold a lot of weight, like it's no pun intended, like it just doesn't mean anything. So him being light, he's still going to be able to battle those linemen and come right in and sack your quarterback. He'll shed, he'll do all those things, regardless of how light he is. So just keep that in mind, all right? If you play the gauntlet and you win, I would suggest you sell him. You can do whatever you want. Because he's going to be around that price, like I said, for a while. They're not going to really release a lot of ends that are like that, so he may be unique. Reggie Bush, I told you guys yesterday if you pulled him to get rid of him. He was going for like 1.6, 1.7. He's already dropped. The reasoning behind that is Saquon Barkley is the best running back in the game. And I have to give EA credit because they're keeping him relevant with the cover of the Madden game. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's really him. Like, most people have Saquon. And they did it really, really well by giving him all team chems. Jadeveon Clowney is just way too slow. I told you guys this before. I just want to make sure that I, pretty much buckle down on this. This is a trash card. The speed is the most important thing on your lineman, your defensive lineman. Let me just go ahead and make sure I clarify. Your defensive linemen have to have, like decent speed. Whether you run stunts or you just free rush, it doesn't matter. Everybody is running around. Well, not everyone, but most people are running around with Kyler Murray if they don't have Jalen Hurts. If you did not pre-order the game, you cannot get that Jalen Hurts. That's upgradable. All right, that is a total L for you because he's still the best card in the game. The quarterback. He's the best quarterback in the game. So I would figure out a way, and I told you guys this yesterday, if his price is like that, like 1.4, he got to go because he's not good. And that's the problem. Because he's not good, that creates an issue. And everybody has to understand that. Now, there are other things going on that many of you guys are asking about. Yo, G, what's going on with Christian Gonzalez? Well, you know who's about to drop, right? Charlie Woodson. Now, do you want 2 of them? Like, do you need 2 of these dudes? I don't know. Like, again, because I have a Raiders theme team, Charlie Woodson's going to work for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to be running the Heisman pose. It's going to be real crazy. I know that it's going to work for me. This guy only has Pat's Chem. So if you're using him on a non-Pats team, you might want to consider that. Remember those 2 cards right there. You can win 9 games in house rules and grab the Malik Hooker or the other dude, Ridley. I just want to make sure I pointed that out. Now, we're going to go ahead and lock in on the quarterback position because I know you guys are like, yo, G, major market crash? What are you talking about? Look at the prices of these cards, right? Do you remember 2 weeks ago what these prices were like? I don't know how many of you guys remember. Like, everything was like booming. Lamar Jackson is still one of the more expensive ones, but realistically speaking, people are using him if you don't have Jalen Hurts. Or maybe you just don't like Jalen Hurts. I don't know, but Jalen Hurts is really, really good for me. And, it's working out pretty well. Now, if you guys have any of these other cards, like I would say Lamar Jackson can catch a pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, leave him alone. You could probably win with him still. I wouldn't. Dude, actually, no. I would get rid of him. Like, honestly, I'll just get rid. Like, right now in this game, bro, Lamar Jackson just ain't him. You might as well get Kyler Murray. You know what I'm saying? At least you get abilities on him and stuff like that. But listen, let me just say this, right? the way that the market is going to change is going to be kind of crazy because they're dropping a really good quarterback and a really good corner. So you can sneak in and be smart and start to snipe up a lot of the cards that you already originally wanted. If you play it smart, if you play it like you don't know what's going on, you're going to lose a lot. Trust me, because everybody's going to be selling because they want to try Vick. Let me tell you something, right? If they make Vick left-handed and the game is pretty much similar to 25, he's going to be a useless card for the most part. Unless you're a pocket passer and you just roll out and run. You're not really rolling out to the left or whatever, because the rollout game is not too efficient in this year. Like most people are not rolling out as much. Like you'll get a couple idiots that'll come out and trips tight end and roll to the right, throw a corner or whatever, but it's not really crazy. But if Vick can't roll right, it just changes everything. Because now your opponent's going to know. If your opponent is skilled, he's going to know you only can really take off and go to the left. Because there's a slight delay, but that delay is going to get you sacked in this game because everybody's pretty much running a stunt or something weird and they're coming into the backfield pretty fast. So now when you take a look at your other cards, you got to figure out. See, look, when I was telling you guys to get rookie premieres done, you guys were laughing at me. Yo, these cards are garbage. This dude is the best defensive end in the game. He's the best defensive end in the game, bro. And if you didn't do your rookie premieres, you're really upset right now. Like, yo, bro, I'm out here getting dominated. Yeah, because like I said, EA is very smart with the way they pick rookie premieres. They only pick the cards that are going to have some relevance in the next year's game. That's why they did it that way. So when you look at it overall, the reason I was encouraging you guys to do it was because I knew that they would do that because they've been making them relevant ever since they've stopped, leveling them up every season because they got lazy. Now you just get one overall. That card is going to be good, probably leading into October. And even when he's not good, he's going to be a backup with the team chemistry. So it just works out. It works out pretty well for us. We're going to have, 3 teams that are ready to go. Like we got 3 players from Madden 25 that we're using in 26, and we got 3, chemistries that work. And that's ultimately what it is. So now with everything with the way that it is, you guys can figure out what you want to do based on the way your team is. Like some of you guys are like, yo, G, you should sell Patrick Surtain. Like sell him. He was at 2.9 million coins yesterday. But he gives me an easy boost. You guys understand that? I get an easy boost. So I can take my time. I don't have to make 50 Raiders. He gives me that extra speed. So I get 2 to everybody. Why would I go crazy? I'm just going to chill out. So I want to make sure you guys understand that. Now, as far as everything else that's going on with the, all the campus heroes and stuff, make sure you have 2 campus heroes in your lineup when you do that, method I told you guys about and leveling up. You can see we're already maxed out. And we did a lot of it live on stream. If you guys are a member of YouTube, you can see my member-only videos where I went through it and just showed everything with the glitch, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's there, it's archived, or you can wait a couple days and watch it for free on GmiasWorld Gaming. Regardless, it doesn't matter. You get a lot of perks when you become a member on YouTube, but it is what it is. So check that out. Make sure you completed everything with your field passes and be ready for Michael Vick. Just don't be foolish. Be smart. If Michael Vick is left-handed and he can't roll out, guess what you're doing? As soon as you pull him, he's going right up on the auction because that's when he's going to be most expensive. Make sure you check out the field pass if you're not already maxed out. As always, any questions or comments, you know what to do. Leave it right there. Until next time, one love, y'all.